all. Welcome to Bob is Spending Way Too Much Time in the Basement, also known as Modern Life with the 70s Mind. I hope everyone's doing well, and thank you so much for taking the time to check out my videos today. I just wanted to mention real quick before we start up, I have created and rolled out a brand new Patreon page. If you've seen my videos in the past and you like what I'm putting out, please check it out. If there's some way you can support me, that would be great. If not, that's just as great. Just you got to make sure you at least follow me here on YouTube. So I just want to let you know there will be a link for that in the comments section below. And like I said, if it's something you're interested in supporting, please check it out. I hope everyone is having a good day. And I know it's going to be a good day because we're going to be reacting to another Tears for Fears song. I did one earlier. Oh, man, it was quite a couple months ago now. It's actually, I think, one of the earlier reactions I did, and it was called The Tipping Point, and I loved it. Even after all these years, I could hear the strong Tears for Fears sound and style. Different, but still I could hear that was them, and I really like that. This song that I'm going to be reacting to today is from the same album, and it was recommended by Kevin. So Kevin, thank you so much. And it is called No Small Thing. I'm so happy, really happy that after so many years since these guys have been out, they're still putting out music for people like me to react to. I thought they were a great band back when they were big. And based on the Tipping Point song I heard, they're still a great band. So it's nice to see them still putting out quality music. Okay. Let me get my headphones on. We'll be right back and we'll jump into the song. Hold on. I still can't get over the fact that here in 2022, we're talking about Tears for Fears. Who'd have thunk it? So, all right. So again, this is Tears for Fears. The name of the song is No Small Thing. So let's check it out. We'll get a little bit through it, and we'll stop and talk, and then we'll finish it up and talk some more, and then talk some more. A lot of talking in this. Here we go.
Get your sweets from the candy man. Get your truth from the shelf. Don't buy into the fairy tale. Just be good to yourself. 'Cause you know that I love you, girl. You're my way out of hell. But I've just one more song to sing, one more story to tell.
Wow, this is nice.
When I'm tired of the bright lights, when I'm tired of the wine, I'll go down to Wheel, Mexico, to the depths of the mine. When I'm 40 years older, when I'm wrinkled and wise, I will trade all my liberty for that look in your eyes. Reason gonna blind you, cripple and confine you. Listen as your poor heart breaks. Take a trip to America. Let the wind blow right through your hair. We'll buy beer and some hope to share every day.
I don't know if that's a good spot to cut it or not. I couldn't really tell if that was the middle of a song or a chorus or what, but that's where I'm going to stop it. We've got a good picture of a bull there, so we're good. Wow, you know what? Those initial clips of those black horses running by, that was beautiful. I'm really into like photography, especially like black and white photography, and that was right up my alley. That was beautiful. Just the based on the imagery alone so far, this definitely seems to have a bit of a country flavor to it. I'm trying to, I always get these songs and it just reminds me of something. This definitely reminds me of something old, and I just can't put a finger on it. But either way, it definitely sounds like an amazing song, and I'm really looking forward to hearing the rest of it. In a world like we live in today, where there's a lot of questionable, at least in my mind, questionable music that's out there, songs like this just kind of come along every once in a while and restore my faith in listening to music. And that's really good, because I don't know about you guys, I get stuck in a rut of just listening to old music. And that was one of the things that kind of motivated me to do this channel, is that all my playlists and everything were just all old songs. There was nothing new, nothing interested me. And it turns out, after doing a bunch of these reactions, it's just because I didn't know that there were good artists out there still. So it's all on me. I can't blame anyone. You know what's fun about these guys is the fact that they're secure enough to try new things, because this is definitely not a typical Tears for Fears song. So it shows that they got confidence in their abilities, and their confidence to deliver a message to listeners that they're going to embrace. This sounds so different, but it sounds so amazingly right at the same time. This is really good. So let's, I'm going to go ahead and play this to the end, and I apologize if I cut that in a bad spot. I wasn't quite sure, but here we go. Kind of turning dark. Wow. I didn't see this coming. Holy crap. I didn't see any of that coming after the first half of the song. Wow. I can't stress how brilliant this song is. Surprised the heck out of me. What started out as such a beautiful and relaxing song somehow turned into complete mayhem at the end. And anyone who's seen, like, what is it, the Allstate commercials with the guys named Mayhem, I was waiting for him to show up in the video because things were just falling apart. At the end of the video, I kind of expected some 60s band like Buffalo Springfield or Jefferson Airplane or some anti war band to join in. It just had that feel to it. Just a side note, for what it's worth, that song by Buffalo Springfield, still one of my favorite songs of all time. Anyways, somehow though, and I always like contrast, somehow through all that craziness in the end, in contrast, the song and the vocals remained relatively calming. And that was, I didn't know how to handle that. I think that's one of the things that was confusing me. I haven't had time to really think about what the lyrics were or what they were saying. But I'm pretty sure that the phrase "no small thing" is probably referencing freedom. I think that's the one thing. What they're saying about that, I'm just not sure. I was so mesmerized by all the video going on. I really didn't have time to think too much about the vocals. So I will have to listen to that again at some point to really get a feel for the lyrics. But let me do this. Let me get everything cleared out here, and let me get my headphones off, and I'll be back for my final thoughts, okay? Hold on. I like that. I hope you guys did. That was, that was one of those songs that just kind of catches you off guard. And the cinematography, I think, was brilliant. All that editing at the end and all those clips, and each one, even though it was going by so fast, I was kind of able to get a little thought about each one that was flying through the screen here. And that was amazing. For some reason, you guys tell me if you felt this at all, because maybe I'm just going nuts. Did this give off a little bit of a David Bowie vibe at some point? I can't point to anything in particular that gave me that, but I know halfway through it or 3/4 of the way through it, I was kind of thinking David Bowie, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure why. Also, I'm not sure I've come across anyone who is quite putting music out like this today. If you guys have ideas on who might have similar music, let me know, because I'd really like to explore that, because I found this, really interesting, and I was really drawn to the look, but the feel of the song I really enjoyed. This song, I think, really put on display for all of us to see of the most beautiful as well as the most harsh aspects of the world that we live in today. Again, though, in a very calming way. I wish we all had that approach to life at times, especially in the world that we're living in today, where if we don't agree on something, fine, but before it gets blown up and out of proportion, to take it calmly and work through it. I'm living a dream, I guess. Listen, I'm so impressed with these guys vocally. They've aged perfectly. This is how we should all age, with grace. My takeaway from this song is that we live in such a beautiful world, but we have such a fine line to walk, since small mistakes can create big problems and big misunderstandings. I'm not sure that's the reason or the meaning behind this song, but that's what I get out of it. So as long as I get that out of it, that's what it means to me. We keep our fingers crossed that messages like this resonate in everyone's lives. Listen, this song was smooth as silk, and it's definitely one I'm going to be listening to several times over. So now I have 2 Tears for Fears songs I can listen to, at least new ones. Because after hearing this, I think I want to react to another one of theirs yet. So, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, if you have a chance, check out my Patreon page. You might find it fun. Thank you. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time, okay? Bye-bye.